Raiders not hiring Ben Johnson. We have no good news. Chicago Bears complicates the Raiders' life. The Raider Nation will certainly not like what comes next, but we hope the Raiders can get out of this in the best possible way. Despite Ben's identification with the Raiders, it may be the Raiders who opt for a coach who is more experienced, because they do not have a defined quarterback for 2025, and betting on a rookie coach and not having a good quarterback for him may not work out. The Las Vegas Raiders continue their search for a new head coach after parting ways with Antonio Pierce last week. Led by minority owner Tom Brady, the organization has interviewed several candidates, including the highly experienced and accomplished former Seattle Seahawks head coach Pete Carroll. Carroll boasts an impressive resume, having spent 14 seasons with the Seahawks, where he secured 1 Super Bowl victory, 5 division titles, and 2 NFC championship appearances. Before his success in Seattle, Carroll served as the head coach for the New York Jets and the New England Patriots, bringing decades of NFL and collegiate coaching experience. In a recent article predicting coaching hires for 2025, Mike Pendleton of Bears Wire suggested that Carroll could land in Las Vegas, especially if the Raiders miss out on their top target, Detroit Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson. Carroll brings a proven winning pedigree to the organization after winning multiple division titles and a Super Bowl ring with the Seahawks, Pendleton wrote. His ability to build a strong culture could be exactly what the Raiders need. While Carroll's name has emerged as a strong candidate, the Raiders' reported top target remains Ben Johnson, who has been credited with transforming the Detroit Lions offense into one of the NFL's best. Johnson's reputation as a rising star has made him a coveted name for several teams, including the Chicago Bears, who are also looking for his services. According to Vincent Bonsignori of the Las Vegas Review-Journal, if Johnson declines the Raiders' offer, Carroll may be next in line. If Ben Johnson doesn't want it, I believe Pete Carroll gets it, Bonsignori reported. While Carroll may not generate the same level of excitement as Johnson, he offers a wealth of experience and a proven ability to establish a winning culture. His time in Seattle was defined by maximizing talent, particularly at the quarterback position, where he helped develop Russell Wilson into a Super Bowl champion. The Raiders, in desperate need of stability and leadership, could benefit from Carroll's steady hand as they look to rebuild a franchise that has struggled with consistency. With an uncertain quarterback situation heading into 2025, Carroll's expertise in developing players and fostering team cohesion could prove invaluable. Minority owner Tom Brady has been heavily involved in the Raiders' coaching search, reportedly pushing for a hire that aligns with his vision for the franchise. Brady's presence has already played a role in convincing Johnson to consider an interview with Las Vegas, as noted by Albert Breer of Sports Illustrated. Brady's influence could extend to a decision to bring in Carroll if Johnson ultimately opts for another opportunity. While Carroll may not have the youthful appeal of Johnson, his championship pedigree aligns with the high standards Brady is likely advocating for in Las Vegas. The Raiders face a critical off-season as they aim to reset the organization's direction with new leadership. While Ben Johnson remains the top priority, Pete Carroll offers a compelling backup option who could bring stability, experience, and a winning mentality to a franchise in need of direction. Whether the Raiders land Johnson or pivot to Carroll, the stakes are high as the team looks to build around foundational players like Max Crosby, Brock Bowers, and Jacoby Myers while addressing key needs, including quarterback and offensive line depth.